told you guys, Texas is starting to get more of the viral sanitizers with the adorable sanitizer case. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Dollartree. I hope all is well with everybody. They are starting to add their back to school supplies in the seasonal area, plus some back to school snacks. So go ahead, get cozy and comfortable, grab your favorite notebook, pen, and snacks because we're going shopping at Dollartree. So let's go shopping and start over here. So over here you are seeing the Jot supplies, which you are getting the 40 eraser tops. You do have the staple set right here, which this includes the stapler plus 500 counts of extra staples. You have Big's brand of the correction fluids, some scissors. You also have the Crayola pencil top erasers, which you are getting 30 of them. Here you have the Jot milling markers. You're getting 3 permanent markers. Here we also have Jot. These are rubber bands, which how many are we getting? They are assorted sizes and doesn't say how many exactly you are getting, but it's a pretty big bag for $1.25. And then you also have the black, red, and blue permanent markers. So this is what this is starting to look like. I mean, the kids just got out of school and we're already gonna start showing back to school supplies, which I'm sure they're like, no, don't show me these yet. But yes, they do got them here. And then right here you have the index cards by Jot, which you are getting 125 of them. And these ones are 4 inches by 6 inches. Then you also have the Jot pencil holders in silver and black. Same with the organizers. And then right here you have these, which they brought these out like, I want to say last year or maybe the year before that. This is also by Jot. This is the felt desk trays. So these are measuring out 3.26 inches by 4.8. This is what they look like. So you have the smaller ones. They are coming in 2 different colors. These ones kind of remind me of like egg carton. Then you have the medium-sized long one, which this one is measuring out 3.46 inches by 10.15 inches. And then the bigger one is measuring out 7.28 inches by 10.39 inches. And then so you could kind of see the size comparison, just to kind of help you out. That's what it would look like. And then right over here you have Array. These are 75 sheets of assorted colors unrolled, which they are measuring out 4 inches by 6 inches. So they got you covered with notepads. Then right here you have the pack of legal pads. These ones you are getting 3 of them, and they are measuring out 5 inches by 8 inches. And then down here we have the spiral notebooks. These are the smaller ones by Jot. You are getting 120 of them, and it is the 3 subject notebooks measuring out 9.5 inches by 6 inches. You have the 1 subject wide ruled, which you are getting 70 sheets. This is 10.5 inches by 8 inches. Here you have the highlighters, chisel tips, and they are coming in yellow, orange, and blue. And it looks like those are the only colors they are coming in. Here you have the colored pencils, which are 12 of them that you are getting. I'm not sure how well these ones work, but by Liquid Mark. Down here we have some journals and notebooks. So you have this journal right here. These ones are 5 inches by 7 inches, and they include stickers. Let me lay them out so you can see them better. Okay, so all these will be posted over on my IG. So after this video, if you want to head over to my IG where you can see these a little bit better. So here's the second one. They are again measuring out 5.7 inches and include stickers. And they are by the brand Jot. That's what it looks like on the back. And then here are the other two. So right here you have the astronauts with all these cool stickers, and then right here you have food trucks with the ice cream truck, just so cute. And then this is what they look like on the back. Really nice. Now let's check out the other styles. Now we're gonna check out these notebooks by Journaling by Jot. They have 4 different ones. Okay, so these are also some adorable spiral notebooks. So it's a beautiful day. It is, because we're here together shopping. Good things are coming. They always are, regardless of what you're going through. They are gonna be good things coming out of it. And then right over here, I love this because it's not only spiral, but you have the easy to tear sheets. And then this is what the back looks like. So you are getting a 50 sheet, and they are measuring out 5 by 7 inches. And then let me show you the back of this one. And then this notebook right here too. That's what the back looks like. Here are the other 2 styles that they have. Really pretty. That's what the back looks like. And then the back looks like on this one. Okay, so we got 3 more to check out down here. So we're gonna go ahead and check these ones out next. There's 4 different ones. Okay, so right here are the other Jot notebooks that they have. They are spiral. They don't have the easy to tear. And on the back, you are getting 60 sheets, again measuring out 5 by 7 inches. And then this is what the front looks like one more time. And then you have the clear cover to protect this. And then the last 2 styles for these Jot journals. Really cute. Now we're gonna check out the Jot memo pads, and there's 4 different ones. Starting you off with these 2 adorable ones. You have today. Did you hydrate enough today? Super important, your thoughts, notes, and to do, along with the top 3. Right here, today is the day, most important, notes, to do, and thoughts for the day. So cute. You are getting 60 sheets. They are measuring out 5 by 7.5 inches. I just wish that they had a little magnet, but you could always put a magnet on it to, you know, stick it to the side of your filing cabinet or your fridge, but we'll check that out in the craft area. And that's these ones, and then let me show you the other 2. Now here are the other 2. I'm loving the color combo. So you got Monday through Friday, and then the weekend. And then right here, dream, plan, do. You got to do, don't forget, notes, and goals. Really cute. Now the last notebooks we're gonna check out by Journaling by Jot. They also have 4 different styles. So here are the 4 different styles for the last Jot notebooks. So you have the spiral notebook again, trust yourself, I agree. And then choose joy. And this is what they look like on the inside. They do not have the easy to tear. And they are giving you 60 sheets measuring out 5 inches by 7 inches. And what's nice about these is the way the covers feel is very soft and almost like a fuzzy, what is that right there? That's just not cool. But it's almost like a sway type of fuzzy feel, but really, really nice. Kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it is soft right here and fuzzy right here. But this is bothering me. Come on, get off of there. There we go. All right. You have the last 2, which is chase your dreams, keep running, keep chasing them until you achieve them. And you've got this. You really do. These are so cute for $1.25, and you might want to add them to this week's shopping list. Now right over here you have the Jot organizer cases, and they're great for crafting, making a sewing kit, a first aid kit, and that's what they look like. Or you could even do a little snack box. Over here you are getting the Jot brand of the 4 count of the glue sticks, which I've never used these glue sticks, so I can't give you an opinion on it, but I think I am going to do a back to school haul for Target and Walmart for you guys so we could kind of compare the prices, because living a budget life is your best life. And then right over here you have the Jot clipboards, which they are measuring out 9 inches by 12 inches. And that's what they look like on the top. And then I showed you guys these clipboards. These are plastic clipboards in about 2 videos ago when we were seeing all the Centos products. So that video will play right after this video for you guys. And then you have the Sharpie brand, which I really love, and Zebra, because those are some really good pens that I love to pick up. So right here you've got the permanent markers of Sharpie, and this one is the ultra fine permanent marker, and I'm only seeing it so far in the color red. Now again, when it comes down to the Zebra fine liner pens, these are really good pens. I need a good pen to write with, you know, like that's the key when it comes down to writing. And then right here you've got the permanent markers, again, a Sharpie. This one is fine, and these are all in green color. And then this is another good pen I like to pick up. This one is the ink journaling. This one is a brush tip, and I have the exact same color in pink, and these are really nice. And then right here you have the metallic pen, which is a silver ink. Here you have the fine liner pen, again in Zebra and red ink. And then we already checked out the highlighters. Now moving up here, a lot of these pens we are familiar with because we did check them out in my video about 2 videos ago. So you have the ink brand, which you are getting 10 of the pens. They have them in blue ink and multicolor. Now this year Dollartree is totally rocking with Centos, and so am I, because they have some great pen choices. Although we didn't see this one, these ones are bubblegum fun. So look at those pink colors. So that other store didn't have them, and I love these. I keep calling these the clueless pens because that's what it just reminds me of. So you got the pen with the pom-pom on the top, and then I showed you guys the shaky pens that have the avocado, the strawberry, and it was also a pig and a ladybug. And all these are on my IG if you want to check those out too, along with a lot of the Centos brand. There goes that ladybug. And then these are really cute too. They brought in some squishy pens, which you got them in the happy face, the planets, and also stars. You have the 10 coloring changing pens, some more ink pens. And then here is some more Sharpies. This is Mystic Gems. They've got some really pretty colors, and they are fine tip. You got the Jot 24 count of the wooden pencils. You also have the 4-piece of the Centos scented notebooks, or notepad, should I correct myself. And then right here you've got the double-ended markers, which you are getting 8 of them. Over here is the Crayola crayons, which I did state to you guys before in my past video. You could find them a little bit cheaper at Walmart and Target and any of those Office Max, Office Depot type of stores. And then here's some chalk, some more Jot pens, and also Sharpie. Here's the Crayola products along with Craze Art. And these are really good for preschoolers and also kindergartners who are just learning how to write, or even, you know, smaller children who are learning how to hold the pens, the pencils, and to color. A couple more items down here. You have some more Crayola crayons. So you got the ultra clean washable large crayons, which you are getting 5 of them. You have the swirl crayons, which you are getting 8 of them. The neon crayons and the bold and bright crayons, which are good for construction paper. And then right here, the last item we're gonna see for back to school so far is the Post-its, which you are getting 172 count. They're measuring 2.5 inches by 3 inches. Let's go ahead and step back and take a quick look at what we just walked in this area. And the more that they keep adding, and I'll keep showing you guys more of what they add for back to school. Here is where they added a whole area of some back to school snacks. So one of the new items is the 8 individually wrapped of the Muffin Kings. These are strawberry filled muffin bites. It says try me hot. Got the honey buns, the moon pies, the Toastums, which sometimes taste better than Pop-Tarts, especially the cherry flavor. And then you've got Hostess brands over here. Got some individual fruit cups. You also have a 4-pack of apple sauces. I don't know why I love the banana cream snack packs. Those are so good. Vanilla's alright too, but tapioca, I stay away from that one. I've never been a fan of tapioca. I think it's like the little boba ball things that are in them. I don't like the drinks like that or the pudding like that. I just like, I'm good, I'll pass on those. And then over here you have all your cracker snacks and cookie snacks. And then over here is some more cookies, which I showed you guys. They have some more cookies and the little Dutch like this. These ones are strawberry cream. And they also had a churro one. And what was the other one that I showed you guys in yesterday's video? Churro. I'm gonna have to check it out on my Instagram. I'm having brain gas right now, lest we come across it in the food aisle. But here is the rest of the snacks that they have. All right, so we're gonna check out another area so we're not like just looking at all stationery supplies. We're gonna go ahead and check out the cosmetic area and see what they have over there. Let's go. Now here is the cosmetic area along with the nail finds. And so far what I am seeing new over here is they added some new lashes. So that's exciting. So right over here you have Ardell. These are texture eyes. They actually have quite a few that they added. You've got the 3D faux mink. And then you have natural right here, which has a dual adhesive. And then these ones look really good right here. This one is naked lashes. I like those type, very simple and natural looking. And then you have these ones that are natural too. So they're definitely adding some name brand eyelashes. And then over here is some more makeup finds. I actually just seen a TikToker use something like this, and it was another like eyeshadow, and she put baby oil in it in a spray bottle and made almost like her own bronzer. I thought that was pretty cool. I forget her name because lately I've been getting caught up in TikTok, like watching like everything that they have on there, because I haven't been on there for like, I want to say almost 2 years, and I started back with TikTok and just watching all the creators out there and all their fabulous ideas and stuff and book talk and all that. I think it was this and that she mixed those two together and made a nice bronzer with. But I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. And then right over here They have the tinted lip balm, which came out when Mother's Day was around. So this store finally got them in, which you're getting a 0.12 ounce. And then, oh, okay, this one, they got the Be Pure. I don't know if this is just, yeah, I don't see the whole set, but you got the Lip Sugar Scrub Watermelon Scent, which you're getting a 0.13. And then here's some more of their makeup finds. And then they got in the Beauty Intuition eyeshadow palettes, which are really pretty, and I've tried them in the past. They're pretty good. You got smoky browns, which look at all those beautiful colors. Pretty pinks, which again, that would be my second favorite or my first favorite. These two would be like a tie for me, actually. And then you've got the Purple Dream. And then this is my favorite blush, the Liquid Blush by B Color. I use Party Pink like almost every day. Right now I'm trying another one, which is Dior and YSL, which they're really good. But those are my go-to right there. And then down here they've got some new makeup blenders, which is this one right here. And I love the case that it comes in, and the colors are so cute. So you are getting a 4-pack. Really nice. And then let's go over to the dental hygiene area. Now right over here is the dental hygiene area. And I'm seeing a couple new toothpaste finds. So right here, you've got Advantage. This is White Glow Professional Whitening. Strong mint, and you are getting a 3.5 ounce. They also have two other new ones I want to show you. Actually, three. Because here is another one I've never seen before. You got Peppermint, Natural White, Anti-Plaque, and Whitening. You're getting a 3 ounce. And this is compared to Tom's of Maine. Nice. I could see that. You see that, y'all? Dupe of Tom's. And Tom's is pretty expensive. Here's all their toothbrushes. And then I'm going to show you the other two toothpastes. They're just down here a little bit further. So you got Optic Max, and this one is in a cotton candy flavor, which you are getting a 2.8 ounce, and it says 50% more, or 50% free. So cotton candy flavor. You also have watermelon flavor. And then here is some their toothbrushes along with their flosses. I like picking these ones up. I don't know why every time I see that Smile brand, I start singing the Tupac song, Smile for me, won't you smile? I forget who's he's singing it with, and I can't sing anyways. And then over here is going to be all your first aid products along with your medicines and vitamins. Now I came down here where it's not so busy, so over here is where you're going to see your mirrors, hairbrushes, rollers, do-rags, hair bonnets, and more. Here's all their fashion clips and hair accessories. They always have some cute products over here. If you can't find anything good at Dollar Tree, you could always find yourself a good headband, scrunchie, or hair clip. That's like at any Dollar Tree. And then over here is where you're going to see a lot of your bath and shower products. Face mask and more. A lot of these products we've seen a lot on my channel. They got the Nutrium hair serums in. Now we're approaching like the hair care products. And then right here, these are new. Well, they got new scents in, I believe. So you got, this is Angel. This one is eucalyptus and spearmint scent. Oh, how cute. Tinkerbell. This one is eucalyptus scent. I don't think a child would want to smell like that, but I mean, I guess. You got Spidey and his amazing friends, berry scented. These are actually really cute. You have Little Mermaid or Disney Princess, sea salt. Yeah, I don't know if those kids would like those scents. They're like, Mom, I smell like sea salt. You got, this one's cute. This one is Stitch and Cotton Candy. We like those type of flavors. And then we have Minnie Mouse. This one is strawberry scented. So that's pretty cool. These are in this type of packaging for $1.25. And since we're down here already, we might as well look at the Epsom salts, which they have some really good Epsom salts. I always grab them from Dollar Tree. You also got the personal care. This is the African black soap, which you are getting a 4 ounce. And this is also a dupe. So you got the Shea Moisture African black soap, which is pretty cool. And then down here you got the disposable adult pads, which I think I'm gonna pick up when I get ready to birth. Baby Bargains have some extras at home. Which, how many are you getting in there when you come to think about that? So you are getting 2 of the jumbo adult pads. And then we're going back to the first aid area, the parts that we missed. Back over here where you have a lot of your hand creams, lotions, and facial products. Here's some more of the facial serums. You have the essential oils. And then your shaving products over here. Over here is going to be all your different deodorants. And some personal hygiene products. And then right over here is going to be the hand soaps and the antibacterial wipes. Over here is all your shower gels, body washes, and bars of soaps. Here is where you have your gel bead mask, eye mask, and a lot of your loofah sponges. I stopped buying facial wipes after I bought these. These work so good. The Sassy and Chic 2-pack, and they come in 4 different colors. Those work so good, so soft. After I use them for about 2 days, I throw them in my bra bag and wash them and have them again and reuse them all the time, and it saved me money from buying facial wipes. So that's a good product. And then here is the baby aisle, which they mostly filled it up with baby hygiene products, like toothbrushes, dental hygiene basically. Here's all their wipes. Now right over here is the craft aisle, and I see a couple new products that they brought out. So you got a lot of different beads. Here are the smaller silicone molds, which you can make earrings out of them, or jewelry, necklaces, stuff like that. And then you also have these ones right here. Got moon, stars, leaves, and more. This one has circles. You also have stars, and you can make hoops in all kinds of different shapes. And then here's those magnetic buttons I was telling you guys about when it came down to the Memo pads. And then right over here is your painting products. And then over here is all your wood and also the galvanized metal products. Here's their fabric and then also their different yarn products. What is these? Okay, these are those wall decors. The pill and sticks. Which I'm sure they meant to put them somewhere over here, so we'll find a spot and put them over here somewhere. But here's all your stickers. Look how cute this sticker is right here. Now right over here is where you're gonna find a lot of your floral supplies. Now right over here is where they have all their decorative marbles. Here is where they have their decorative sand, marbles, river rocks, and also stones. And then approaching the candle aisle. Right over here is where you have your electronic finds, along with the lighting and the pet finds. And then right over here is the hardware area along with the auto area. And then here's the auto area. And then right here is going to be your pill and stick wallpaper. Right over here they have these inspirational journals, which are so nice. They have 4 different styles, so let me show you what they look like. You have a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. I totally agree. This one says, if the stars were made to worship, so will I. This one says, this is a day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalms 118:24. My grace is all you need. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Now these are really pretty, and they're also in the packaging. So I'm not going to open it up to show you guys what it looks like, but they are here for $1.25 and really nice. So these are over here where they put all their novelty finds. Sometimes you'll be able to find these at the check stand or in the stationery area. And then right over here they have these cool water games. These are some new ones they added. Let's see if we could make a shot. Come on. Yep, made 2. Score. So you got the princess with the castle one. You have this cool dinosaur one, a mermaid one, and also this unicorn one. And then it looks like they have one more, this ocean looking one, which is really cool, for $1.25. And then here's some more finds that they have over here. You have some like novelty stickers, tattoos. Sometimes they put special pens. And then they also have these are cute, little trinket trays. So before we move on, I seen this is new. You've got the Brims snack foods, which I really love. I love their white cheddar popcorn. You have caramel flavored corn pops. They are gluten-free, good until September 12th of 2025. trans fat per servings. You are getting a 5-ounce bag, and this is new. I've never seen this before. And also too, what I love about Brimes is the fact that they put on a Bible verse on every bag, and it's always different. So you got Psalms 27:1, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Who shall I fear? The Lord is my stronghold of my life, of whom I shall be afraid. So I love that. And then they always have like all kinds of good snacks. But here is a couple more snacks that they have. You got the sweet onion ring flavors. You also have the cheese corn pops, and also the fiery hot onion flavor and zesty ranch flavor. And then here is some of their 2 liters, and also the 4-pack of the Shastas. They're 4 or 6? Yeah, they're 4. Over here is where you're going to start seeing the crossword puzzles, all your puzzle books, and coloring books. Like, these are new right here. You've got On the Road. You got volume, well, 3 and 4. So hopefully we come across 1 and 2. And this is what they look like. So that's pretty cool. You have several different types of puzzles to pick up. Oh, here we go. Right here. Oh, this is 5 and 6. So you got 5 and 6. And don't cheat, because it tells you the answers in the back. And 5 and 6. So that is pretty cool. I'm pretty fast at word searches. And here's all the different coloring and activity books. And then up here is some of the children's reading stories and giant coloring books. I'm going to give you my feedback of the $9 Bounty Essential High Performance Low Cost Triple rolls, which you are getting. It says 4 of them equals out to 12. After doing some research, it's really not that bad of a product. I know a lot of you guys are saying your Dollartrees are not accepting coupons, which I think is very strange, because I was told they're allowed to accept them. And some of you said, for my Texas viewers, your store is not accepting them. So like I said, you might want to get upper management involved, because the stores that I shop at, they accept them. And so did Oklahoma stores. So, and same with California. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but like I said, I know they cannot be printed off the computers. They have to be the manufacturer coupons from the newspapers. So I don't know if that's the issue you guys are having, but I just want to communicate that with the products, the higher cost products, and why they might not be accepting your coupons. And then right over here are the air fresheners and the Plus Auto parts. Here's some throw blankets and also some neck pillows. Here's their storage supplies. And all their rugs and mats. Indoor, outdoor ones. And then over here is shower curtains with the liners. Right over here is where they have their Plus electronic finds. Look at how cute these 48-piece puzzles are. You even have Superman, Barbie, Paw Patrol, and Frozen. Also Mickey Mouse. But this one's a 24-piece. So cute for $1.25. We walked this area several times before, but just in case you're new, so you can see what's over in the summer fun. Oh, I just noticed too. I was wondering if they were gonna do this, so let me show you this in 1 second. They also gave us Father's Day balloons. So these are $150, and I think that's pretty awesome because I wasn't for sure if they were gonna do that. Last year we didn't get them in Oklahoma. We only got tons of Mother's Day ones and graduation balloons. But yes, now they've got Father's Day balloons. I told you some stores offer the 2-for-1 Father's Day cards, so this is one of the stores that offers the 2-for-1, which is Expression. And then on the other side is the 125 ones, which I've showed you guys several times, the Father's Day cards that they have in stock. Right over here is the celebration area, where I don't see that this store marked down a lot of their party supplies like I've showed you guys in past videos. I wonder if you just take it up to the register and say, surprise, they're 50 cents, but not telling your customers that. And wishing all the June viewers out there a very happy birthday. Many blessings on your special day. Now right over here is where they have all their gift bags, shreds, gift paper, and also their tissue paper. They always have the cutest gift bags. Here is the entertainment products that they have, which they've been bringing out some really cool products over here. Same with this area too. I don't see that they have anything marked down. Here's where you're gonna see the kitchen wall. And I see they brought these in. These are so good. I'm so glad they brought these back in to Dollartree. These are so good. I picked a lot of these up last year. This is a Gibson home brand. This is the slatted angle turner, and it's made out of Arcadia wood. So I love when they bring those in. They're very durable and have lasted me so far a good year, and it still looks brand new. Right over here is some more of their kitchen finds. Over here is where you're going to see all your pot holders, oven mitts, dish towels, dish drying mats, and more, which looks like they're going to put more out soon too. And right over here is where you're going to see some of your laundry essential needs. Over the door hooks, vacuum storage bags. And then they got right here, which is really cool. This is the over the door hook where you can hang your baseball caps on it. So that's pretty awesome. They are coming in white and black. And then right here is the plus finds that they have along with their 125 sock finds. See if we see some new character socks, because I keep you guys up to date with all the sock finds because I'm addicted to the socks. I love picking up Dollar Tree socks. And to be honest with you, it looks like they're all the same ones that I keep showing you guys. And then right over here is going to be where you're going to see a lot of your scarves, your juncture bags, the reusable bags. And then here is where the bathroom supplies are. So you are seeing the wash rags, the sateen pillowcases, hand towels, and more. And then here's the cleaning essential needs. And then right over here is your floor care essential needs. Right over here is where you're seeing your teacher's corner. They've been adding some cool finds over in this area, which you got some great flashcards. And then over here is all the activity books. Here you have some great reward stickers. You got Minion stickers. Here's all the office and stationery supplies. Now this stationery area looks so good. It's nice and full and pretty clean. Here's where you have all your cleaning supplies, including the laundry supplies. All right, let's go start checking out the food aisle and ending this shop with me. Let's go. Right over here is where they have their food finds. Ooh, I like when they have the coconut oil. This one is organic refined coconut oil, which you are getting a 7.25 ounce. That's actually really good. Coconut oil is good for so many things. Their seasoning area looks really good over here. Here's all their sauces. And before we check out the last aisle with their canned goods, I wanted to show you their glassware and some of their dishes finds. Check out this beautiful glass right here. Yes, it is glass. And oh, nice. This is a Gibson home glass, dishwasher safe. You are getting a 13.5 ounce. That's really nice. Great size for juice. And right over here is their dishes. Look at this for $1.50. You got folding sunglasses. They also come with the little pouch. That's pretty cool. Here's where they have all their snacks at. Here's where they have all their movie theater candy finds. And then here's all their bags of candy, which they are pretty fully stocked here. Oh, they brought these back in. These are pretty cool. You got the mini fast foods, which you are getting a 3.53 ounce bag. You are getting the fries, the hamburgers, and the colas. And I will say Amos candies and gummies are pretty good. One of my personal favorites. That was the other flavor of the candy, the cookies, the creamsicle and the Cheerio flavor. I showed you guys the strawberry ones earlier today. Okay, now let's go check out that last aisle. It was getting pretty busy over there. Let's go. And then this is the last area we're going to shop for today's video. I hope you guys have a blessed and amazing day. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more. Possibly share this video with a friend or family member, someone you know who's unable to get out at Dollar Tree just like us, or someone you know who loves to shop at Dollar Tree. And with that being said, I hope you guys are safe and amazing out there, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. See you real soon.